Osiris.
Previously on Sugar Maple.
I think there's an earthquake coming. And not just an earthquake. The earthquake. The end of the world.
The end of the world?
You don't have to believe me. You don't even have to listen. You just cannot play that guitar.
Don't listen to him. He's a nutter.
Happy New Year, everyone! I've known a lot of death in this life. You can't just make her go away. You have to play with death. So, come on, people. Let's play with death. See you on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Sugar Maple. A musical fiction podcast from Osiris Media. One guitar, one mystery, one story told in 8 episodes. Episode 8. Terrance Woodridge.
August 9th, 1995. Lindridge Recording Studio. Sugar Maple. Final episode. Take 1. Hi. Me again? It started with a guitar. The guitar had songs in it, and its players brought those songs out of it. The players and their songs became legend. The legend created stories, and the stories drew me in. But it started with the guitar. Sugar Maple. It took me a long time to feel the real magic of Sugar Maple. To understand its real plan. I had to experience that plan myself before I could understand. In the end, it was all about connections. This hill again.
You!
Fiona?
Wanker, you did this to me!
I told you not to play the tritone.
Give me Sugar Maple back!
Wait, hey,
Return
ow,
to
ow,
my
ow.
show!
Stop, wait!
It!
Children, please, don't fight.
Doc?
You know me already? Good. That'll make this simpler.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing here. Where did you come from?
But you died.
It happens. I'm here to collect you. They said you'd be along, and sure enough.
Who's this bird?
Doc, you're young.
I don't feel young.
You're like 40. The last time I saw you, you were, 80?
I live to be 80? That's encouraging. Anyway, you know me, but I don't know you yet. The first time I ever saw you was about 80 seconds ago. Understandable you're confused. Pretty much everybody is. Me, significantly less so. Visionary, you know. That's why they sent me to wrangle you.
They?
We got places to be. How about I explain while we walk?
I'm going nowhere with you.
In a way, you're going everywhere with me.
The hell I am.
Doc, what is going on?
Nope. Enough questions. Questions confuse. Let's do answers first. Right over this hill, there's a backstage area. Beyond that, there's a stage, whereupon Leonard A. and the Spinozas are finishing their set. Past the stage, there's a huge crowd enjoying their first live music in well over a year. Terrance, Fiona, welcome to the Thread Tree Festival. And kiddos, they are all waiting for you.
Me?
What?
Us?
Seems 2020 was a real bad year for live music, among many other things. Some worried this event wouldn't even happen. But 2021 is shaping up worse.
2021? What do you mean, 2021?
That's what year it is. Today's August 8th, 2021.
Great. She's a nutter too.
Doc, it's New Year's 1993.
Another 1993 arrival. Huh. Look, kids, I just got here a few hours ago myself. What say let's just walk to the far side of the hill and you can see for yourself.
I'm not going anywhere with you or with him.
Suit yourself. I'll be walking. Explanations come along with me.
This isn't real.
Real doesn't ask your permission. Terrance, you coming?
Sure.
Hurry up.
Bloody hell. Hold on.
That's right. Come along. It's been a long day. For me, today started in 1979 in Nashville, playing poker to pay the bills. Got myself into a hand with a handsome shitheel named Jack.
The guitar changed cards on you. You played it and disappeared.
You got my life story already. Did I tell you about my vision?
Yeah.
I really have made things easier. Good stuff. So I played my goodbye song, an escape song, really. Communing with Thread Tree, I could look far or close. I usually look far. This time, I looked near, and I made a great discovery.
What? That you can get your head all the way up your ass?
Evocative. But no. If you go deep enough into a moment the threads create, you can be in that moment. So I did that. I went. Eventually, I wound up here.
You never told me about that.
Not surprising. I'm a cryptic broad. Also, it's my big secret. I wouldn't tell you even now if the moment weren't so dire. This is the very end of the line. The lip of reality. The final player plays the final song.
You said that the end came with the seventh player, Fiona.
Doubt I'd say that. I rarely lie.
I surmised then.
You surmised wrong. Again, cryptic broad. Anyway, this is the end, as you're about to see. Top of the hill.
Holy shit.
Fuck me.
Listening, I'm just standing in the crowd, hoping that you'll hear me as I sing these words out loud. Shine that light upon me, and I will carry on.
As we crested the rise, we saw the backstage area and festival. The stage blocked most of what was beyond it, but not all. From the sides, we could see, there must have been 100,000 people, maybe more. And behind them, in the sky, a massive cloud, unlike anything I'd ever seen. It had texture, almost like something solid. A flat bottom that boiled and swirled, from which rose a massive thunderhead, almost perfectly spherical. Violet and then purple and then black. It blocked out the sky. And it was coming. Why aren't they closing down the show? Why isn't the crowd leaving? And why are you so calm?
I've been watching this apocalypse in visions for 10 years. As for the crowd, they got nowhere to go. All these people have been expecting this.
Expecting this?
It's been foretold. Almost a prophecy. They've also been told something will happen here to stop it.
And they believe that?
They're the believers. Believing's their bag. Besides, the cloud is not the main threat. Right on cue.
Oh, shit.
What was that?
It felt the same as when you were pulling me here, except worse.
And there wasn't a hill. There was just nothing.
It's the end. It's coming. Thread Tree's dying. Let's keep walking. You're on in about an hour.
On what?
Stage.
Stage?
You're supposed to play. You're all supposed to play.
All who? Me?
Every sugar maple player. Do you think us three were the only ones Thread Tree pulled here?
I'm not a sugar maple player. I'm not even...
Oi, bitch! You made it!
Who's that coming up the hill?
Oh my God. Is that?
When you played that final song, Fiona, you completed a cycle that closed the door on this reality, but opened a new possibility. A 7 of 7s. When that happened, Thread Tree pulled all the sugar maple players here. To the end.
Last ones to arrive. Figures, I keep even me waiting.
Fiona, look at the tattoos. They match yours.
So, of course, all of you still living in 2021 insisted on coming to meet yourselves.
I can't believe it. Believe it, babe.
I made it. I lived.
It's been forever. God, look at me. I was beautiful.
You can't meet yourself.
People keep insisting that things can't happen even while they are happening.
Doc, am I down there?
Let's go down to the backstage area. They're all waiting.
Will, look at you. You're beautiful.
Louie, my sweet Louie, I've missed you so much.
Have I been gone long?
Every day without you has been a day too long. But let's enjoy today for today.
It's what I've been getting ready for. Sugar maple time.
It's our old dream. Remember? A crowd, a stage.
Yeah, a nice thought.
And more than a thought. Louie, look at that crowd. They're here for you.
They're holding up signs with my name on them. It's a miracle.
Get what's yours, baby. Show them what you can do.
I can't believe you didn't even come back from hiding out overseas to see yourself.
Sounds like something I'd do.
But the chance to meet yourself.
I already know myself, Luann. And I'm not hiding out. Wherever I go is exactly where I want to be. But it is good to see you again.
Look at all these people, all come together.
Your song does bring folks together.
My song?
Brother Gladstone, we sing your song every Sunday.
I thought I disappointed you, sir. Speaking in tongues. The song, I thought you said...
Ran off so quickly. Son, you inspired the crowd. You inspired me. When you get back to your time, come back. We need you to lead what you started.
What if I'm not up to it?
But I've already seen you do it.
It looks like every sugar maple player is here.
Frequently twice.
Where's the older you?
I can't speak for her.
And older me?
Oh, I'm sure you'll be along.
Who are you?
Am I that much older?
Bobby?
Hi, boy.
Dad, where the hell have you been? You disappeared. Who does that?
I'm afraid I take the blame. I snatched him recently. Recently for me, anyway.
Long time ago for me.
Stop. I need this explained.
Just after you left me, Doc popped up. Told me to come with her. I didn't want to go, but she insisted I was needed.
I was very convincing.
Needed for what?
Needed elsewhere, or elsewhen. Specifically, 1995.
For what?
To put this festival together. My partner and I have been at it for 25 years. I was able to provide the venue right away. This is where Aunt Buggy's farm used to stand.
Wait, this is Aunt Buggy's farm?
Back to where it all began.
It took time to build the farm into a venue, but my partner was determined. He's the one who told all the world about Sugar Maple and Thread Tree. And to expect all the Sugar Maple players today.
And they believe that?
Crowd's here, right?
Look at the signs they're holding. They're asking for the Sugar Maple songs.
But even about the end of the world?
Last few years have made it easier to believe in the end of existence. Getting them to believe wasn't the hard part. The hard part was, collecting all of these.
Oh my.
Hello, beautifuls.
It was a rack. The rack held guitars. 8 butterscotch, solid-bodied Telecasters. The first one had a single branch. Below it, the label read, Bobby Lindro. The second had 2 branches. The label read Louis Butler. The third had 3, and so on, each in sequence. The 8th guitar was blank. Below it, a label read, Terrance Woodridge. Why did you bring Sugar Maple here?
Why wouldn't I?
It's sending the storm and whatever else. It keeps creating disasters.
He said you'd be confused. Guess this is what he meant.
He?
My partner. You'll meet him.
Sugar Maple didn't cause disasters. Thread Tree dying caused them. The songs prevented them from being worse. In some cases, much worse.
That's why we have hope, even as reality blinks out and this here death cloud bears down on us.
How are there 8 of them?
Not much time to explain that story. You only have to worry about the one you play.
I was hoping that was just Doc being nutty. You really expect me to play?
We expect you to play a new song.
Well, then we have a big problem. I haven't written any songs.
You will. If you don't, everything is over. Heat death. No more vibrations. Nothing ever will be, and nothing ever was.
Get somebody else. This place is crawling with players. Why is it up to me?
Reality blinking out. Coming closer together. Okay, Sprout, here's what's happening. That rift in possibility is a chance for continuance. A hope that we could reach another is. In my vision, the final player tried for it. The player I saw was you.
But why?
Kid, I just know what I've seen.
Why didn't you tell me before that it was me playing?
I don't know. I'll be older then. I expect I'll know someday.
And what happens after? Do I succeed?
I couldn't see that far. That possibility we 7 all opened needs a bridge to become. Thread Tree can create it, but she needs a new song to finish it. You're the one to play it. Thread Tree dies today. The time is now.
But you don't understand.
Possibility closes soon.
Doc, I don't play guitar.
You'll learn.
In 15 minutes?
You have way more time than that.
This is too much. This is absolutely impossible.
I guess that means you're not here, and we're not facing cosmic calamity. Let me know what you intend to do about it.
I intend to get interviews. Everyone, can I please have just a few minutes?
There he goes. Don't worry, Doc. This is just how he processes.
There's no hiding from this.
Terrance Woodridge, August 8th, 2021, I guess? Thread Tree Festival, Lindro Family Farm. Okay, say your name, age, where you're from, and when you got here.
Bobby Lindro, 77. You already heard my deal.
Louis Butler, 64. I'm from 1993. I got here this morning.
Wilhelmina Butler, 86. I've been waiting for him.
Ornate Williams, 33. I'm from 1979. I've been here 3 months. Ornate Williams, the elder, and I ain't saying how old.
do you remember me?
Never seen you before in my life. I remember. You're that boy I told almost everything to.
Sugar Maple showed you yourself.
You remember that too. But now, you understand.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, next.
Belinda Rose, 42, 1993 also. I got here yesterday.
Hey, Terrance. How you doing? Quentin Gladstone here, from 1993, 25 years old. Got here right before you. Isn't this something crazy?
Fiona Blitzkreig, 28. I came with you, and I grew up cool.
Too fucking right you do.
Okay, that's everyone accounted for.
Not quite everyone.
Who else?
Look behind you.
My name is Rebecca Woodridge.
Mom.
I came from 1985. I've been here 2 wonderful years. I'm very proud of what you've done here, son.
Mom!
Terry, I'm so proud.
I haven't done anything, Mom. They expect me to sing a song I haven't even written.
Sugar Maple set starts in just a few minutes. I'll give you threesome space.
3?
My partner arrived with your mother.
Oh my God. Hello, Terrance. I'm Terrance. Isn't this incredible? I think I need to sit down.
Sit later. We got things to tell you.
Nope, I won't play that conversation. To see my mom after all those years, some things I keep for myself. But I'll say this, it's very strange to meet yourself. My older self told me it's much stranger if you actually remember the meeting the first time, which I now do, which I presume means when I'm older and meet myself at the Thread Tree Festival, I still will. It's incredible. As the cloud passed over us and it began to rain, I saw my older self take the stage. And here we are, thank you! I'm Terrance. And I guess you know me. I feel like I know all you too. You're here because I've spent 30 years telling you the story of a special guitar called Sugar Maple and how it connects people. I think you'll agree we could all use more of that. And what connects people more than music? Things are bad and seem to be getting worse. I'm sorry to see I was right about that. I know this seems like the end, but I also told you there's reason for hope. And that hope isn't just on stage. It's all of you. So now, as promised, it's time for the Sugar Maple set. Please welcome Fiona Blitzkreig and Fiona Blitzkreig. The younger Fiona emerged. She held the 7th guitar. The older one took the drums, and from there, it was on.
Prepare yourself, bitches! If you can! Fucking wicked. I've never had a better bandmate. Only wish I could bring you back with me. I've a drummer needs replacing. Wish you could stay. At least I know I'll be seeing you around in time. Just watch the mirror. I'll be there by and by. Okay, Doc. I'm ready.
Next came Quentin, holding the sixth guitar. His older self was there. He'd brought a whole choir.
Hello, everyone. Wow, there sure are a lot of you. All I ever wanted was to bring people together. I started at a revival. Reverend Randolph, how about this for a revival?
Revival just fine, son. It was beyond my vision. Reckless vision.
And now we're on the other side.
Some other side of some other Jordan. Yes, Lord. You'll find me when you get back.
Nothing could keep me away. All right. I'm ready.
As Belinda Rose took the stage with the fifth guitar, it happened.
Oh my, these are tough times, friends. But we've seen tough times before, too. At least we're all here together, right? Sometimes, we all need someone to hold on to. Let's all hold each other close for the time we have. Pretty much everywhere in my life. Now I've been to the future and to whatever this is. Going back to my time will be just like coming home after a long trip. But I can't wait for my next trip. I'm ready to go.
My strangest friend was next. Before she went out, she looked at me and said,
Kid, no fear. Thread tree is a thing out of time. Enter the thread, open yourself, and let it roll over.
Then the fourth guitar was in her hands and the stage beneath her feet.
Ladies, gentlemen, you have no idea what will be. But first, let me show you what was. Me? I'm not going back. Got places to be and a new being to commune with.
The younger Ornate Williams had the third guitar, but right before going out, she passed it to the elder.
Can you still play, old woman? Just watch me. Good. I want to save this moment to look forward to. So good to see you, my lovelies. Thank you for braving the rain. Here's one I haven't played in a long time. Tell you what the last 3 months with you have meant. You don't need to tell me. I'm ready. I'm ready. I can't wait to get back. Let's go.
"86-year-old Wilhelmina Butler held the second guitar. Louis Butler wheeled her out and she tossed Sugar Maple to him. And he caught it.
Louis! You see me?
I see you, baby. Folks, let's boogie. I'm on my way. Don't hope to find these new regrets and these gambling debts that I just left behind. Didn't have much luck with cards or girls. Now I'll just relax and count on these tracks to lead me to a whole new world, yeah. In every town when that was so close, I'll plant a seed and hope that it grows. I'll sing a song, make some new friends, then I'll jump back on that lonesome train again, yeah, yeah. That lonesome train, oh, that lonesome train, yeah. Oh, no, oh, no, that lonesome train.
Are you ready to go?
Are you ready for that?
No, Louis. No, I'm sure not.
I'll stay with you then. And I'll stay until I can't stay no more.
Bobby took the first guitar in his hands as soon as the Sugar Maple set began. His eyes never left it as the songs played. Just before it was his turn, he walked over and gave it to my mom.
Bobby, what?
It's not the first time I've given it up. Maybe this is what I should have done the last time.
We're not dealing with your regrets, are we?
No. But you started this. You should finish it.
Together, then.
My parents took the stage together, the first guitar in my mother's hands. And without a word, they began.
Walking through the sacred land, here I was axing hay. Only take what I need, not just whatever I see. Till I saw her standing tall, great big limbs and all. Everything else looked so small, so I knew that tree was about to fall. Keeps me warm all through the night, brimstone lamps are burning bright.
It's not a question of ready for me. I wasn't bolder like the rest. I've got nowhere to go.
You're not done yet. But you're right. I'm not taking you anywhere today. You're staying.
I'm ready to go.
But we barely had any time together.
There'll be more. There's always more. You just need to play.
Goes around, it comes around, brimstone lamp fire burning down.
And that's the Sugar Maple set.
Ready for the encore? You're on, Sprout.
Remember what I told you.
I'll try. I've been looking for this guitar, but this is the first time I've held it. Never thought I'd actually play it. I'd actually play it. This is Sugar Maple. Stick around. I stood with my face to a cloud that looked like a portal into the apocalypse. And without knowing what I was doing, I began my song. And at that moment, I could feel it. Her. Sugar Maple. But Thread Tree, too. What Doc talked about. It was a place outside of time. My fingers knew the paths I would eventually learn. And I knew why it had to be my voice singing the song I'd write someday. Thread Tree's final notes. Not rage, as I thought, but elegy.
I'm traveling through space and time, and I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go, and here beneath this shady tree it all feels fine. I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go, and everything there is to see I see within this tree. I see the clouds that made the rain that helped it grow. And I am the evolver in time, revolving here beneath their open arms. Rebel lover, roll over my soul. got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go. Rebel lover, roll over my soul. I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go. The towering, majestic maple shades me from the sun. Your leaves are a collage against the sullen evening sky. The wind creates the harmonies, clouds go drifting by. And I am the evolver in time, revolving here beneath your open arms. Everything there is to see, I see within this tree. I see the sun whose light helped to make it grow. Rebel lover, roll over my soul. I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go.
When I played, I started to feel like I was you. I mean, I literally am, but I mean like I was connected to the older me. Seeing what you see, knowing what you know. I know. Just like I knew you'd play what you played. How did you know? Because many years ago, I did what you just did.
I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go.
If you sang on stage tonight, please come out and join.
Roll over my soul. I believe. Roll over my soul. I believe.
That was the last of the blinks. When it was over, the cloud was gone. Everything was back, but different. Thousands of us stared at each other in sudden sunlight, and I don't know a better way to put it, so I'll just say it. In a way that wasn't true before, we could all sense each other. So it worked, Doc. Thread Tree didn't die. Reality didn't end.
You know better. It died. Reality ended. There was never any avoiding that. There never is. We were just able to move reality into something new.
I don't understand.
Talk about what else you saw.
I saw it. The tree. It was dying. The roots last of all. And then I saw something else underground, growing from the body of the tree. A new body, but not a tree, something new. Huge. Spreading underneath the forest, all the forests. Touching every root. Connecting everything. I saw the dying tree's awareness move through the notes I played into Sugar Maple, and then into the new body. And then the new body breathed in a new life, new vibrations, new intelligence. It told me its name.
No, you told it. You named it.
Revel Lover.
Revel Lover. Yes. It grew from Threadtree's body, her plan all along.
How do you know?
The new vision wasn't just yours. Everyone had it. Threadtree was a single structure, a she, a transmitter. But Revel Lover is a they. It connects to all directly. A human connection made of those 7 notes. Every root, every being, everyone is a sugar maple now. With Revel Lover, everyone connects. The music of the first language is found again.
We can all talk to each other now?
We could always talk to each other. Now I think we can know each other. The way you knew your older self when you played. It's all in that melody. That's why Sugar Maple needed so many eras, so many genres, so many people. To reach all of us.
Is it like this for everyone? Or just those that were here?
I reckon it's a thing that spreads. The ones who attended the festival, they'll teach others.
But Sugar Maple used so many great musicians to get here. For the final song, why did it have to be me?
It didn't have to be you. It was you.
But you said in your vision it was always me playing.
Yes.
So what made me so special?
Nothing really. Only this. When Sugar Maple needed to be played, you played.
That's all?
That's all. And it was enough. You and us in you. What else more could there be?
I guess this really isn't my story after all.
Of course it's your story. It happened to you, didn't it?
I'll be pondering that one for a while.
Take as much time as you need.
You really can take me back.
I've got Sugar Maple, Sprout. I can take anyone anywhere.
Doc took Fiona and me back to 1993 London. Sugar Maple couldn't be found there. I wasn't surprised. That was 2 years ago. As soon as I returned from London, I started telling this story.
And working on a festival?
Reba's here.
I'm here. You two need somebody to issue reality checks.
That's right. She said 2. Hello, folks.
A few days ago, Doc brought my dad to join us.
Delivered by Doc. Brought forward from 1986.
Running away from me, I thought.
We did leave a note.
Turns out you were also running toward me.
Crazy old Doc Osprey told me you needed me, so I came. Didn't realize she meant into the future.
So weird.
All the best stories end weird.
This doesn't feel like an end.
You're right. It's not, but there's this chapter to tell.
And people to tell it with.
And convince people to believe it.
I convinced you.
Events convinced me.
Do you believe we can find 8 versions of Sugar Maple by 2021?
Seems impossible.
I no longer believe in impossible.
So that's the story of Sugar Maple. There's a power in that legendary Telecaster. Something beautiful. That sweet sound unlike any other. It's bigger than us all. Play it right, and we all feel it. We all just know. I'll need to tap into that power at the exact moment we need it most. Which means I'd better learn how to really play.
Sugar Maple is presented by Osiris Media. You can listen to Revel Lover, written by Trey Anastasio and Tom Marshall, on the Sugar Maple soundtrack, wherever you download music. To check out the limited edition poster for this episode, visit sugarmapleart.com. And for a limited NFT release of episode and series art, visit sugarmaplenft.com. If you like what you hear, please give us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Sugar Maple Episode 8 stars Fred Savage as Terrance Woodridge, Michelle Hurst as Doc, Vince Phillip as Bobby Sweet Licks Lindro, Joe Walker as Rebecca Woodridge, Jacob Ming-Trent as Louis Hambone Butler, Io Akinsanya as Wilhelmina Butler, L. Morgan Lee as Ornate Williams, Kylie Etling as Reba, Maggie Rose as Belinda Rose, Cassie Brehmer as Luann Jenkins, Stephen Saint-Felix as Quentin Gladstone, Ademide Atkintillo as Reverend Solomon, Jenn Apple as Fiona Blitzkreig, and Taylor Hicks as the singing voice of Terrance Woodridge. Paradise in a Cloud written by David Fenster and Tom Marshall. The executive producers of Sugar Maple are Tom Marshall and RJB. The show was produced, edited, sound designed, mixed, and mastered by Brad Stratton. Assistant producer and editor, Tom Sullivan. Story by Ben Colmery, A.R. Moxon, and Tom Marshall. Episode 8 written by A.R. Moxon and Ben Colmery. Directed by James Massiovecchio. Musical direction by Don Hart. Ambient jams produced by Amar Sastry. Art by Mark Dowd. Production assistance by Zach Brogan and Christina Collins. Social media director, Nick Sejas. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Sugar Maple. And remember, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review wherever you get your podcasts.
Terrance Woodridge here. I don't know the date or time anymore. It stays somewhere. I'm all alone. Everything's gone wrong. The Thread Tree Festival's off. Sugar Maple is...